Hey everyone, it's getting pretty late out. We're going to check out the Hoosac train tunnel at Culvert near there. I want to see how it's doing in the winter time. It's been pretty cold out. Past 2 days has been thawing, but there should be a lot of ice around the culvert, assuming it's working. Last time we went inside, there's like a broken area with the ground is very hollow, porous. It was going in the culvert a lot, but it wasn't leaving. It was just soaking into the ground through it. We're gonna see how that's doing today. Right now it's around 5:30. It's winter. It'll be completely dark in like a half hour, but it doesn't matter. We're going somewhere where it's always dark. I got one light with me. Should be pretty cool. The river here is completely thawed. I don't even think it freezes because I'm pretty sure it's being pulled from the bottom of the reservoir up here, which means it's warm and it will never freeze. Because the bottom of the reservoirs usually stay around 40 and it keeps it from freezing miles down the river. Really nice ice there along those rocks. Gotta slow down, it's slippery around the corners because of drifting snow around all those weird angles. How is the parking situation? I've never been here in the winter. They plow everything, looks like. Alright, it's very windy out today. Pretty chilly. Alright, just parked over here. Let's go take a look. So over here is a actual trail of how people get down to the river for fishing. That's what this is. You can see how the snow's shaped because the wind just gushes around this. Let's find the best way to get down there. That's the culvert right there. And yes, it is running today. Just gotta find the best way down. Yeah, this is a better trail here. Not as steep. This is one I discovered back in the summertime when it was all overgrown. Some pretty deep snow drifts around. Just gotta walk down carefully. The snow is actually helping me to an extent. Slowly going down. There we go. Doesn't look like anyone else has been down here for a while. Those are really old footprints. Still got a pretty thick crust. Awesome bridge. Nice iron bridge. Yeah, this water's pretty warm, like I said. Another mile up the river is a reservoir. All right, what do we got for ice? All right, made it up to it. Pretty deep. Snow the wind. That's too deep to walk in. I gotta go back up and get my bigger boots so we can enter. Ordinarily, this slope would be too steep to climb, but because of the snow, great traction. Real great traction. Got my tall boots now. I actually bought these ones to explore this exact culvert a while back. Got my feet down in the bottom. Now we're breaking some ice. Not that deep. The first time we came there was a lot more than what I'm in right now. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, that looks like it's starting to crumble. Those rocks are going to be falling soon. Oh, never mind. This is the deep spot. Gotta pound through some ice right here to get myself up there. Whoa, that was a big chunk. Gotta give myself a good step, and we're in. Breaking my way in, so now that's strong enough to hold me there. All right, no more ice. We're in far enough. Pretty slippery. I got a cell phone light just in case this light goes out, because it might. I only charge it for an hour in the car on the way here. It looks exactly the same as when we explored it in the daylight, except by the time we leave we're not going to get to see the glimmer. Oh, that scared me. I thought that was a bat for a minute. This is what we came to see. This is where the damage is. Oh, we got a bunch of... That ain't helping. Freezing and expanding there. This is a massive culvert though. We're not going to attempt to get over that. I'll probably slip right there. I'll link in the description full video walking through this. But you see, this is causing damage. Every time I come in here, worse and worse. Eventually, that is going to undermine this wall and it's going to collapse. But I can't get over how nice this culvert is. That's got to be 10 or 12 feet high. And they built it kind of like the opening of the train tunnel. Very nice. Now before it gets too dark, let's walk over to the other end and see how that's doing in the winter. And like I said, it's been warm the past 2 days, so this has started melting. I bet the ice would have been all the way up inside here if I came a few days ago. And that would have made it a lot more treacherous getting in. Gotta be careful right here. Should have wore my cleats, but it's okay. Oh, now I'm on stable rock. All those holes I just broke. Look how smooth that water is going in. Oh, got another undermined area starting to fail. Somebody carved something. Oh, putting my feet down, feeling the bottom. All right. Coming on out. Pretty deep right here. That was pretty cool. And look at the water's just disappearing underneath the ice. You can hear it, but you can't really see it until you get down to the bottom. Good looking culvert. Nice pink sky. That was stupid what I did earlier, going down by the bridge, because this is the fastest way up and easiest way. At least usually it is. Keep sliding back down. All right, might be another tough one right here, getting up. But there's a nice grapevine. It's gonna help me up. All right, and we're up. Let's go check out the other end for a moment. All right, here we are on the other side. I remember last year I unclogged a culvert right here that goes underneath this hiking trail. That's what this is. The hiking trail goes right here and up the side right there next to it. Whole bunch of weirdos commenting, "Oh, you're trespassing." No, this is actually a hiking trail right here. Right here, it goes up. That's why they plow that parking lot. All right, right here is probably packed because there's always a rail fan sitting right here with a camera every other time I've come. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of ice down there in the channel. It's pretty cool. This wire looks like it just came down recently. That wasn't there before. Do believe it was hanging low though. All right, a lot of ties. That'd be awesome if we could see a train. I just don't think it's gonna turn green, the traffic light. I have watched so many videos people have posted on YouTube trespassing inside this tunnel. There's one of a bunch of people laying down on the side of the track because a train came while they were in there. Bunch of just stupid people. But one thing here, this tunnel used to have 2 tracks in it. 2 of them. But they had double stacks later on, so they chiseled away the top of the tunnel and they only put one of them back. A lot of people don't believe 2 tracks could fit through that, but I'm going to add a picture of it right here. That's what it used to look like years ago. Oh, it looks like a lot of people, I just followed one set of tracks. Most people actually walk on the track. Look, hiking trail just got really thick and packed. This is the culvert right here that I assume they must have put in for the little trail, because why else wouldn't they have just let it follow like they always would have? How good is this culvert holding up? What do we got in there? It's not clogged at all, but the water's not really going in. I wonder why. That means there must be an internal clog, because that right there meets up about here or so with the other one. I know it's there because the gravel was brand new last summer. You could see they recently dug it up to probably unclog it or something. And that right there, that culvert, wow, the snow's tall as I reach over, comes out. If you can you even see it? There's a little trickle off to the side. Let's walk up the little hiking trail a bit. This is nice and packed. I should actually do this hike sometime. Look at the nice ice dam right there on the trash rack. It's made out of heavy railroad ties, but they haven't been doing their job of unclogging it. So look what the river did. Went right around it, making it pointless. That's to stop logs and boulders from tumbling their way through the culvert, because they'll damage and clog it. There's one more trash rack up here, or I just call it a gate, or they're probably not doing any maintenance because they probably, 1, don't want to spend the money, or 2, they know that culvert's failing and they're just going to wait until it fails so they can collect some emergency money and do it quickly. I found out that's why a lot of projects get pushed off. They hope to get the emergency funds because that's a lot easier when they present something that's causing a hazard. But if it's just failing, they're not going to get that. See the wires right there for the signals going into the tunnel, because about halfway in there's a signal tower. All right, hope this video was interesting. We got out here just in time before the sun went down. This pole looks more crooked than last time. Maybe it got hit. They reused an old pole. You see? Up there, you still got a few glass filaments from when it used to be telegraph. They just put the new wires right on the old pole. Here we go. Turn the brightness up a bit. Florida, Massachusetts got about, that's probably a good 2 feet of snow burying this little bench. Take a look at this culvert. It's so cool, it looks like a door. It goes under the train tracks. That thing is probably over 100 years old, and it's gonna last hundreds more. And it goes right below us under a new culvert. It's so awesome. Got the rapids in there, an ice dam that's on its way out because it's getting warmer. That's a cool roadside find. Been driving by this for years. Never noticed it because in the summertime it's grown in.